Dog saved by dolphins in Florida. A small pod of dolphins came to the aid of a lost Doberman in Marco Island, Florida. The dog had fallen into a canal and couldn't get itself back up because the canal wall was too tall. The dolphins noticed the stranded, lonely dog and began to make a lot of noise. In fact, they made so much noise that some people who lived nearby happened to hear them and investigated why they were being so loud. Then, they noticed the dog trapped below the wall in the canal water. The Doberman may have spent about 15 hours in the cool water before he was extracted by firemen. Canal water on Marco Island is salt water, so the dog could not drink it in order to rehydrate and could have died from dehydration. Being stuck in cold water with no food and nothing to drink would be exhausting, so the dog might have drowned without assistance. If the dolphins had not seen the dog and recognized it was in a state of distress, it might have died. One of the people whose attention was captured by the noisy dolphins said, "They were really putting up a ruckus, almost beaching themselves on the sandbar over there. If it wasn't for the dolphin, I would have never seen the dog." Source: ABC 7 News. He also mentioned that if the dolphins hadn't made so much noise to get his attention, the dog would have died in the canal. Exhaustion and hypothermia can kill a stranded animal or person fairly quickly. It wasn't known why the dog fell into the canal, but on Marco Island there are networks of such canals behind many homes in upscale areas, so residents can dock their boats. One can pilot a boat through the canals to reach the Gulf of Mexico. The dolphin's intervention to help the dog demonstrated compassion and empathy, though some people do not agree dolphins are capable of such emotional intelligence. However, there are a number of documented cases of dolphins intervening to help humans as well. A pod of dolphins surrounded an injured surfer in 2007 to protect him from sharks. In fact, the man had been bitten by a shark, but the dolphins prevented further bites and the man was able to get shore without being attacked again. In 2010, actor Dick Van Dyke claimed that porpoises pushed him ashore after he fell asleep on a surfboard and drifted far away from land.